In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to install the latest version of Microsoft Office. And so before we begin, make sure that you uninstall or delete any previous Microsoft Office version that you have. And then number two, make sure that you install all the pending updates that you may have. So if I check on updates, make sure that you come to this page and install any update that is still pending before you begin on this process. Now open up browser, any browser that you have, and then type in config office and click enter. Then select the first link that says Microsoft 365 Apps Admin Center. You can also check the URL. It should be the official URL. Click on it and then scroll down to create a new configuration. And before we even go further, let me just right click on and create a working space, and I'm going to call this folder let's call it Office, like that. So we are going to put all our files in this folder. You can call it any name that you want, but for me I'm going to call it Office. Then let's just proceed. So scroll down to create a new configuration, and then you click on the create button. It's going to open up this. So the first thing to check is the architecture of your computer. So you only have two on this one. Either have 32-bit or 64. And if you're not sure about that, just minimize that and go to open the File Explorer, and then click on this PC, right click and go to Properties. So it's going to open up the properties. Now you can see under the device specification, the system type you can see is a 64-bit operating system. So if yours is 32, you can see it will be indicated here 32 bits. Now let's proceed. Just make sure that you select the correct computer architecture, and then under products, so Office Suite, I'm going to select Office Professional 2024 Plus or 2021, whichever that is there. I'm going to select Office Professional 2024, like that. And then you can select whichever that you want, but for this case, for me, I'm going to choose Professional Plus. And then Vision, I'm going to leave that as default. Project, I'm going to leave that. I'm going to skip additional product and go to update channel. Also under update channel, I'm going to leave everything default. So I'll move to apps. Under this app section is where now you select the app that you want to install. So for example, I'm going to install Access. I'm going to skip this one. OneNote, I'm going to leave OneNote. PowerPoint, Word, I'm going to install. Excel, that's a must. I'll install that. This one, OneDrive, I'm going to uncheck, and then Outlook, I'll uncheck that. So you click on next to select language. You move to language and select the appropriate language that you need. For me, I'm going to select English, United States. English, United States or United Kingdom. But for this case, I'm going to choose United States. You can also add another language here if you have any. I move to next. So under installation option, I'm going to skip and leave everything default. Go to next. So under upgrade options also, I'm going to skip and leave default and move to next. So under license and activation, I'm going to check this so that to accept the license terms automatically, but you can leave, you can check that and then you select manually. So I scroll down and click next. General, I'm also going to skip that, go to next, and I'm going to scroll down to the end and click finish. So on the right hand side, you'll see these three buttons. You click on export, and here you can see all the summary of everything that we've set. If you have any doubts, you can go back and set or make the selection again. But we proceed to export. We click on export. So it will open up the default file format. For this case, I'm going to select the second one. You can also check whichever that suits you. But for our case, or for if you're following along, just click on the Office Open XML format and then you click OK. Now here you click on I accept. In any case that you'll need to click on it and then you give it a name. So this time I'm going to give it Office 2024 like that, and then I'll click on export. The moment I click on that, the file will be downloaded. So let me just minimize this and go to download. Of course, that's the default folder for downloads. So I'll right click and cut. You can decide to copy, but for me, I'm going to copy to cut the file and paste it in my working folder. So let me just copy it there, and then so now that we have that file, we open again another tab in the browser, and then this time round we are going to type in deployment tool. So you type in deployment tool, just type in deployment tool, you hit enter. Also select the first link with the download Office deployment tool, this one here. Also check that the URL is from the official website. You click on that link, and then under the Office deployment section, make sure you select the English and you click download. Also it's going to be downloaded just like that, and then I can now close down the browser, go to download. Let me just close this and open the browser again and go to download. You'll see this download file, the Office deployment tool. Just click on it, you right click again and you click on open. So you just click yes. Here again we need to accept the terms of the license, and you continue. So here browse to the folder. You're going to browse to this folder here, or wherever your working space is, your working folder is. So just for this case, it's in disk, it's in desktop, then Office. I'm going to select that. Now you should see this message, files extracted successfully. You click OK. I can now close down. If you double click on that to open, you can see now we have 3 files that have been created, 2 files that have been added to our initial file. Now open up CMD. Just type CMD, and then on the right hand you click on run as the administrator, or you right click and run as administrator. You click yes. So we are going to run some commands, just a few commands, command line. Go to this your working folder, this one here, double click, and then at the top here just click once, and then right click and copy, and then come to the CMD, and then type in CD, that is for change directory, space, and then Control V, or just right click and it will paste automatically. You hit enter, and then you type in the setup.ex. we can, let me just home view. We can view the extension here, the extensions. You can see the extension. This you type in setup, type in setup.exe, and then space, I don't know, / and then configure. You type in configure. Make sure that the spelling is correct, and then space. You write office, the name of our file. This one here, the name of the XML file. This one is Office 2024, or whatever name that you gave your file. Office 2024.xml. So you double check on the spellings again, configure. So you hit enter, and automatically you can see it initiates the download and installation process of the Microsoft Office. So it's going to download and install. So I'll fast forward the video and then come back when we are done installing. Now as we proceed, you can see now the installation process is complete. You can see it says that you are all set. So we can close that, and then try to open up on click on the Windows icon, and then you can see now I have Access, I have OneNote, I have Word. So if I search for Excel, for example, Excel, I have Excel application right here. If I click on it and try to open, now you can see I have Excel right there installed. So all these other settings I can do them later. You can go to file and try to look at account. You can see that the Microsoft Office products are now activated. So that's how you can download Microsoft Office for free and have it installed in your computer. That's it for this tutorial. See you.